You better fuck to stay. If you don't get the fuck about it,
sorry, that's hilarious.
Fuck about it.
Respect.
Amen.
Ain't a fucking man.
Get the fuck about it.
Ain't a fucking man.
God, he didn't mean that. This is Treehouse Vibes, Best Friends, Uncut, your raw and unfiltered girl talk podcast. Hey everybody! Thank you for tuning in to the Treehouse Vibes podcast, episode 4, where we will be talking about sex all over again, but with 2 male guests. So, our guests are, you go first.
My name is RACE Bannon.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm Con. I don't eat butt. I've known Christian and Brittany for a very long time. We met back in the day in school, so I'm happy to be here.
And we are happy that you're here, sir.
Yes, we are friends.
Thank you.
Is that all you want to say about yourself?
Nah, well, me and Brittany go way back. That's my homie, and I met Kristen
Today,
and she's from Baltimore. She's probably gonna beat me up.
Not too much.
Not too much on me. So the purpose of this episode, so for anyone who hasn't watched before, so I am your host, Brittany, and this is your host.
I am your co-host, Kristen.
All right, so we will be doing Let's Talk About Sex Part 2, episode 4. So we wanted to have male guests here so that we can get a male perspective on all things sex. So, to kick this thing off, yes.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
I think whole phase is healthy.
Oh, well, wonderful. Let's get into it. Because we're going to get right into it. First of all, subscribe, like,
Tell your friends about us.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, I'm saying.
We can be friends and all of that. Okay, so, whole phase is healthy. So we are doubling back about some of the things we talked about in the first episode, which is double standards. So we talk about how like female promiscuity or whatever we think, like if the men do it, they the man, if the women do it, we the host. But you feel like promiscuity is healthy.
I feel like whole phase is
healthy.
healthy.
Whole phase is
now,
healthy.
I'm not saying, wait, hold on now. I'm not saying whole phase should last 10, 20 goddamn years. I'm saying a whole
Not
phase.
you putting a time limit on it.
I'm just saying
A phase is a word.
a phase
doesn't
is a
mean it
phase.
to her.
So I feel like a whole phase is healthy, man, because you get the experience, you learn what you don't like, you learn what you don't want, and then by the time you're ready to actually really settle down and be with somebody, you good. You ain't got all that question and curiosity, because curiosity kill a cat every time.
Every single time.
Every time.
That's a word.
I think phases should be in your immature stage. So as you're maturing, you can understand when you mature that it was a phase.
Oh, so you can't be a mature hoe?
No, not absolutely, because that's a choice. That ain't a phase.
I think that's wild.
Okay, so let's dig into that. So what is a hoe to you?
What is a hoe? I think a hoe is somebody who will sleep with a nigga, his brother, his cousin, his dad. She just don't give a fuck.
Oh, so this is strictly for women. Are men hoes?
Nah, not at all.
Okay.
Men are not.
And you know why men are not hoes?
Hold on.
Wow.
So hold on. What's a hoe to you?
What's a hoe to me? It's a tough question because I always see it like, I remember my brother told me a long time ago. He was like, yo, I called a shorty a freak. He said, yo, she's not a freak, man. Don't say that. I'm like, what you mean? He was like, yo, she just know what she want. She just know what she wants.
Shout out Andre 3000.
She don't want to be a freak no more. She don't want to be a freak.
Yeah, she just know what she wants. So, I mean.
So what is a hoe? Oh, you said a whole phase. So what is that?
You want me to answer that?
Oh, all right. But no, she just out here just doing whatever the fuck she wanted, fucking anybody she want to fuck.
Okay.
Anybody, at any time, any point, don't matter the number, whatever.
Okay, so a hoe is just somebody that is sexually free, but to you is somebody who doing like scandalous shit, like fucking the homies.
Because I feel like being a slut and being a whore is two different things. Like, a slut is somebody who has promiscuous behavior, but a hoe is somebody that hate fucking for money, fucking for food, fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they have two different definitions to it.
Okay.
I mean,
and I would have never broke it down like that.
I'm a little smarter than you thought, huh?
I ain't know about all that, but we'll see.
Saying, there's a difference.
Okay, so you said a man can't be a hoe.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about double standards then.
I mean,
you feel like
I feel like women control the land or the realm of sex. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, a man has to do things to get sex from women. As a woman, it's easy for you to get sex. I guarantee right now, if you text a nigga and say, yo, I'm trying to fuck, he won't say no. He won't ask what. He won't ask who at the crib.
He gonna say less.
As a dude, if I text a shorty like, you trying to have sex, I mean, they gonna be like, after a while, like, we haven't dated. We don't go out. I mean, what it is.
A man?
If I text a shorty right now, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to fuck. She gonna be, unless we've been fucking,
well, yeah.
She's gonna be like, I mean, that's all you want. I mean,
really
damn, we can go out to eat or something. Where the food at? I don't need a full stomach. I'll go over there, fuck on the empty stomach and get the fuck up out of there.
Mm-hmm. But this is a metaphor here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all heard this yet before, but I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Right? Think of a lock.
Whew, I know where you're going.
Think of a lock, right?
Uh-huh.
So if you have a lock that can be opened by any key, it's worthless. Because a lock, the point of a lock is to lock whatever it's trying to protect. But if any key can open that lock, it's worthless. But if you have a key that can open any lock, it's a master key.
So why is it that men always do this metaphor type shit? A car with a whole bunch of mileage, a lock with a whole bunch of keys. Like, why are we looking at? We talking about humans first, and we're not talking about objects. And y'all always kind of like do that.
I mean, we objectify things. That's all right. So let me ask you this.
Y'all objectify things.
Yeah, let's put it this way. If you had $50,000 that you had to spend on the car, right? One being it had 15,000 miles, and the other one had 55,000 miles. Same make model. This one had one owner. It came in. It made sure it got its oil changes on time. Made sure it got the tires rotated. Brand new tires. And this other one got 4 owners. Been in an accident. Been everything. But they trying to both sell themselves for 55,000. You got 55,000. Which one you gonna buy?
We talking about a car.
I don't give a damn.
We talking about people.
We talking about people. We talking about humans with emotions, feelings, and y'all talking about cars and locks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to think about that, but let me ask you this, right?
So why is it that y'all always go to like a metaphor with things? Because
y'all
do not just y'all. It's like you literally men do this. Y'all always break it down to.
I'm gonna break it down a little farther for you. So you got 2 guys, same height, same weight, both make money. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. One is abusive and one isn't abusive. Which one are you gonna choose?
The non-abusive one.
Why? Because it's a better option.
Yeah.
Same difference.
So, but you're saying that the same difference between a hoe and somebody that sleeps with different people and somebody that maybe not have as many bodies as the next one is just the fact that she slept with more people?
Yeah, I'm saying if I had a choice between choosing a woman with 25 bodies and one with 250, I'm gonna choose the 25. How much fucking experience do you need? I was gonna be a porn star at this very moment.
I was almost not even feeling this point at all. But by the time he did the 250 versus the 225, it was like, okay. You had something to say, Con?
My only a little bit of contradiction. Because I think about like, all right, I've seen people where they got a woman, and we might have been talking a little bit before. We was talking about like, would you ever date a freak, right? Somebody that was just loose back in the day or whatever.
Yeah, reform freak.
I would. You know why? Because at the end of the day, that shit is in her heart. That's in her soul. That's her thing. So you know how other women be denying sex? I guarantee her ass won't, and I guarantee she be throwing that ass back all the up. So it is what it is. I just say maybe we should move to another state so nobody really knows. But I mean, I'm joking.
You gotta take it to Arkansas, dog.
But you know, like it kind of go crazy though. But no, most like I would say, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, no, you don't really want nobody that got a whole bunch of mileage on it. You're right. That's true. That is true. But I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I got one even better.
Oh, nope. Reeling it in. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
My apologies.
So, also in the last episode, we talked about understanding how to please women.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Which was talking about foreplay, understanding a woman's anatomy, knowing what the clit is, knowing that we are different. You can't please different women the same way. Is that a natural understanding? Do y'all know that? Or is that something that y'all came into knowing?
I know that now.
Now, like 30 plus? Or well, now, like...
I mean, I learned that maybe 23. maybe.
Yeah, going towards the mid-20s.
Yeah, college.
Before that, I was just trying to get mine.
Yeah, college was a time, but you know after.
I keep saying them 20-something.
College was a time, man. But you know, like after a while, you like, oh shit, you know, she like that, but she don't. So you know, you learn that off of experience.
Right. Okay.
I will say you believe everybody likes the same thing though.
Yeah.
Cause some women that try to like, I mean, shit. Some bitches just like they pussy ain't. If you don't like eating pussy, then the girl ain't gonna stick around. And I met women be like, that shit don't do nothing for me.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
because and we talked about that in the first episode of this part 1. Like, you can't by default be like, oh, you're a woman, so I know you like this.
You're a woman.
Yeah. Well, is she not a woman?
No, I know. Yeah, you're a woman. You should. Like,
that's how I feel.
Like,
so
like that.
You're a female.
Let me
this is your anatomy.
Let me.
So you gon' like this and you gon' like that, and
by default, right?
You're a woman like roses. Actually, I like tulips.
Exactly.
Right.
So you're saying they're like default things that you know why she a woman.
No, I'm saying there's
like
not default things, but men approach stuff like that.
It's default.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when I meet a man, I'm completely scrapping most of the stuff I know about another man because I feel like I need to get to know what you like. Mm-hmm. But I feel like men don't always approach things in that manner. Like they'll approach things like you're a woman and by default I know you like this. That's a lot.
I'm sorry, that shit funny.
But
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's
stupid. 100% right.
Yeah, I'm glad you think it's funny. You tell your friends that it's dumb.
So you telling me so there's no default.
There's no default.
No, you should go into every new partner should be new, literally.
I get it. I get that.
Because she might not like the same shit that the other 5 girls you dealt with like.
That's true.
That's a fact.
Do you like tequila?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I just never met a woman that don't like her pussy ate.
Well, if you meet enough of them that haven't gotten it done right, then they will say that they don't.
They don't prefer it.
They don't prefer it. Now, if you decide to do it and show her something totally different, she might then like it. But there are some people that will go into the bedroom like, yeah, nah, I'm good on that. It don't do nothing for me.
Absolutely.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I was like that for a long time. I was good on that.
So, should a person be have enough bodies to know what they don't like or do like? I mean, because if you get someone sexual inexperience,
we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
Hold that.
Okay, hold that.
And that kind of goes to my whole face thing, too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so, in the first episode, we also talked about us as women finding our sexual confidence, which means feeling confident in the bedroom and speaking up for yourself, knowing what you like, telling your partner what you like and being comfortable
or
expressing
what you don't
that,
like.
or what you don't like. Mm-hmm. So is that something men go through too? Like, do y'all feel like y'all go through a thing where like you're trying to figure out if you like what makes y'all sexually confident
in the bedroom?
Y'all.
Okay. Us.
Y'all do.
So
yeah. But I mean, because honestly, like, all right, so in the beginning, you think like, damn, shit, am I lasting long enough? Is my dick big enough? You know, you think about all those things. You know what I'm saying? But after, you know, you have a few, you like, shit, I'm lit out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So it's y'all. Honestly, it's really, our confidence come from y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Would you agree?
Yeah, I feel like validation comes from the person that you're giving it to. Because every woman ain't like. Like, I met some women that's like, I need a nigga with a 12-inch dick. And I met some shorty said 6 inches is good enough.
Yeah, 12 inches.
Yeah, you can get the fuck away from me with 12, by the way. And I'm being completely honest. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
It's cool.
Inside's done. What I'm going to do with that?
What? Yeah,
Fuck around, throw a hot dog down the hallway. Like, damn, it haven't hit a wall. Oh, it finally hit a wall. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, so in the first episode, we also discussed porn and how it may or may not create different expectations in the bedroom. So what do y'all think about that? Do you feel like porn impacts the bedroom and in a relationship?
I think porn impacts the interactions more necessarily because like the people who are porn stars are doing what people would want done. However, just you outside clipping a whole bunch of fucking bushes and this white lady in the back saying, let me go outside and give him some lemonade and some pussy. Like, it don't work like that.
And you watch porn?
Absolutely.
A lot?
X videos.
You too?
100%.
Come on,
Yes,
shouting them out.
Not shouting them out.
Y'all be on Pornhub, but he be on Xvideo. Get into it.
Miss B Nasty got me on Pornhub now. That's a nasty man.
I think the only problem that comes with porn sometimes is that the kind of what you said, the expectation, but like the things that I've dealt with, you watch porn, the motherfucker just drilling like bam, bam, bam. A lot of women don't like that shit.
Thank you.
They don't really like that shit. So you watching, so you watching that, you like, oh, that's what I need to do. No, that's not what you need to do. You gotta romance it. You gotta romance, but that's.
Now, granted, in certain situations that call for,
I'm about to say.
I was certain situations that you can go ahead and drill that thing out.
I was getting to that next.
Okay.
You like drill music, huh?
I like a lot of things, actually, but we'll leave it where it's at.
What I will say, for a man, the best thing ever is to fuck with a shorty that's older than you. Like a shorty that's like really sexually experienced, like a good 15 years older than you. They'll really give you 100%, like $1 million worth of game for free.
Hey, you know what? That's
I
a fact.
swear to God.
Because an older lady taught me how to eat pussy. No bullshit.
Bingo. Do it like this.
No,
right
baby, it ain't this. Because the younger shorty back in the day, she ain't tell me.
Y'all younger, y'all selfish. Y'all don't want to coach niggas through shit.
That's not true.
You will coach a young nigga through some shit.
If you actually listen to the first episode, I go through coaching a nigga through some shit.
And I think that it kind of agrees with you, but it doesn't. If you take the age out of it, but you keep the experience part of it, then yes, I agree with that. If you get with a person that's experienced, and she don't necessarily have to be older than you, but she has to be experienced. Like, she knows what she likes because she's actually had a chance to go through a quote-unquote hoe phase, in a sense.
Once again, hoe phase is necessary.
I'm about to say, then she will be able to coach you through things and stuff like that, as opposed to a woman that may be still a little shy and don't have the confidence in the bedroom. Right. Then she wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. But I don't think age has anything to do with it, although it can.
I mean, how do you get experience without time?
Okay, so first there's age, and then there's whether you actually have your sexual voice, which is what we talked about in the first episode. So as women, we don't always naturally have a voice in the bedroom because you don't know what they experience. You don't know all of that. What?
Nigga be like, I'm trying my best.
So like,
your best isn't good enough.
That's
hear me out.
We don't always have the confidence to say, I don't like this, or I want you to do this, or we don't always have that voice. So it's not really an age thing. It's just a matter of how confident they are within their selves.
So I remember watching that, right? And then I was thinking, I was like, well, why not? Why not feel like you just tell the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, something like that.
We also spoke on that as well.
And then I learned, because y'all said, y'all just want them to be pleased.
Well, no, okay. Chris, you want to take this?
I want to say, it's several factors to that. It is how safe the space is. In the sense, how safe do you make me feel while we're
sex is not
in the
always
bedroom?
a safe space for
it's
women.
Not. A lot of women feel like they are actually there to just please men.
Facts.
And
because
that's not true, though. Like,
we are raised, you are supposed to, what one woman won't, what you won't do, another woman will. Make sure you please your man. All that type of stuff. Our psyche, for a lot of women, I'm not speaking to all women, but a lot of women is to please. So our needs and stuff are on the back burner. So we don't always feel, I in particular, I speak for myself, I might not have always felt comfortable to tell you, not even that what you're doing is bad, but like, I like this more. Because either I feel weird or insecure at speaking that, or I don't want to hurt your ego to make you feel like, okay, I'm saying this, and that make you feel like, oh, well, I'm not doing something right. So I won't feel completely comfortable saying what it is that I want to say.
I got you.
I mean, don't you think? For me, I base it off of sexual chemistry, though. Like, some people you just bounce well off of.
Yeah.
Like, if I got to keep coaching you through some shit, if my dick keep hitting too many of your fucking teeth, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not coaching you through that. Big teeth motherfucker. Big teeth motherfucker. Big motherfucker. Nice knowing you.
Right.
Thank
fuck
you.
out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you for the Outback Steakhouse on a date, you know.
So yeah, you don't want somebody you gotta keep coaching. No, nobody.
Right there.
Woman or man, like I don't want to have to keep like.
I want you to implement feedback immediately.
And desire to get to know my body, not what you want, but my body. That's important.
Respect.
So we asked y'all in preparation for this episode to give us some topics that y'all felt like that men should talk about more or that women need to hear. So we're gonna go through some of those. Before
we hit that though, I do want to ask both of y'all 2 questions. Well, it's a 2-part question. How does or what does sex satisfy for you? And then also, after asking that, I want you to answer, does it have to come with something else, or can it just simply be sex to satisfy you?
I'm letting him go. You want me to go first?
Go first, brother.
As a man, I think men are just born sexual, right? So it's like it just does something for you. It's like a stress reliever. I guess the same way y'all feel like getting y'all nails done or y'all hair done or whatever. It's like, I'm about to go home and clap some cheeks. You know what I mean? And then after that, sometimes, I got older now, so I kind of, the spooning and the hug, the cuddling, that shit is cool. When I was younger, it's like, let me fuck out of here and bounce. But now, you feel comfortable with it. It was a good event or something. You feel comfortable laying with her, talking.
So in saying that, you're saying sex satisfies what within you?
Now. Everything.
The urge, my sexual urge, I guess. I mean, it puts me at peace. It's kind of balancing me out.
Okay.
Sex satisfies everything. I have a better day. If I had sex that morning or night before, I have a much better day. My coworker, what I mean, he might come to me like, "Hey, Conrad, how you doing? What's up, brother?" And then if I had sex that day, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, man. Nigga. Good morning, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it honestly, it does affects everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a much happier person. I'm not as.
So it affect your mood. It affect your self-esteem. Your when I'm talking about like what it satisfies, I mean like on a deeper level. Like it affect who you are, like how you feel in a relationship, how you feel about the woman that you're having sex with.
This is like a drug. It's like you chasing a high. Like you get high, boom, they good, and then after that you get low, then you chase it again, boom, you good. Same thing with sex because it's a reoccurring thing. You know what I mean? It's not like, I'm satisfied, and 2 years for later, it's like I can get sex again. Nah, you wouldn't do that shit all the time, especially if it's like damn, I'm about to hit, boom, I'm about to hit again, boom. It's good. Let me get 2 rounds in. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
All the time, let's see, go.
This nigga been singing since we started recording.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm a singer, but but I mean, no, yeah, for real though. Like sex is it's man.
It's important.
I need that.
So that goes into the first thing that we have on a list of guest topics.
Great transition.
Which is, how do you all feel about when you're in a relationship and you're denied sex?
It kind of, I mean, sometimes you start to feel like, damn, am I whack? Like, damn, am I not hitting on nothing?
So you take it personal?
Sometimes, yeah.
100%.
So when we talk denial of sex, are we talking, it's Monday you had sex, it's Wednesday, and she denies you, and so you're like fucked up in the head? Or is it like, it's been a month or 2 weeks and we ain't had sex and now it's impacting you? Like, is it every single time that you're denied? Or is it like depending on the time frame?
If it's Monday and it's Wednesday, I can take that, but still in the back of my little thing in the back of my head, I'm like, God damn, what the fuck? But then if it's like a month or whatever, I'm like,
I'm in the streets.
Oh no, she fucking somebody. That's what I'm thinking at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa,
face full of makeup on, put her eyelashes on, her eyebrows. She went out with her friends. She on Snapchat, drinking mimosas, screaming to the top of her lungs, singing, "Oh, hold on, wait a minute." Nah, you cheating, bitch. I'm out. I'm hitting the streets. Now, if you say, "Oh, my mom died, my dog died, my sister died," something that makes me feel like, damn.
So does it come? It has to have communication afterwards instead of just like a no.
Yeah,
you gotta explain it.
Like, imagine you, right? You're a nice looking woman, and you with your man, whatever, and you feeling real comfortable, you feeling real sexual, whatever. Ain't nothing going on. You try to come off on him, like, and he like, no. Mm-hmm. And it's no explanation. Mm-hmm. He ain't talking about work hard. Nobody died. And nothing. He just, no. Mm-hmm. And then that nigga click on the PlayStation and play the shit. Mm-hmm. You're going to definitely feel a certain type.
Right. So look, here you go. No, for real. Because I thought about this. I mean, I'm asking y'all the questions. I had to think about the question was brought back to me. I thought about it. If I was denied the first time, I literally would just let that shit slide. Only because I can literally deny you, and it just be simply because I just don't want to have sex, and that be it. And it don't have to be. It don't have to be no conversation. Just simply like, nah, I'm good. Now, if I come back around and you're still denying me, then now we have to communicate as to why you're denying me, because you don't want me to sit here and come up with assumptions. Right. So you gotta tell me like what's going on, and it don't have to necessarily be nothing as deep as you going through something. You could have simply just changed your routine up in the sense of like you working on a big project at work. Your mental kind of fucked up. You can't physically give me what I want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very lenient when it comes to denial, but it has to come with communication. It can't just
and it has to make sense.
It can't just be nah, I'm good, because you're right. Then it's gonna go to what you just said. Oh, this nigga cheating on me. Like,
why you don't want to have sex?
Right. You gotta communicate why you're not wanting to have sex, and you can't just hit me with I'm tired if I've already been denied.
So
get untired.
As
immediately.
That's what I was about to say. So as men, like, is there outside of like a major life changing event, like a death or something like that, is there an excuse that's satisfactory? Like, what if tired is the excuse?
I mean, that's respectable, because if the person is really genuine, I mean, it's 24 hours in a day. If you working doubles or you working like 12-hour shifts back to back and you tired, I get it. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying is, if you got time to do all of this and you can't do that, then that means you're picking and choosing, in my opinion.
Like what you were talking about, like her
so
getting
if
dressed.
You can go out with your friends and stuff like that, you can do that. You come back off the club or you come back from brunch off the mimosas and you ain't trying to fuck. I'm assuming you got fucked when you were out there, and I'm getting the fuck up out of here, and I'm going to get me some mimosas and go fuck on some bitch. Because I'm going to hit the streets quick, nigga. I'm quick.
Hey, look. I ain't gonna lie, I concur.
I'm quick with it.
What he said, I concur. I concur, man. Like,
I DM stay lit. I'm getting the streets.
Yeah, and especially like, I mean, you keep denying a nigga, man. He gonna figure some shit out, bro. Don't do him like that.
I just have a question about that. Keep denying. You mean like, okay, so
reoccurring.
I want to, right, so
is it a time frame with that, or
I want to have sex? No, I want to have sex.
It's 30 days in the average month.
Okay, right, and that makes sense to me, because don't nobody want to keep getting rejected over and over and over again.
So that makes sense.
No more. So in a relationship, how often should you be? How ideally for y'all? What would you say ideally?
3 times a week is good for me.
3 times a week is good for
me
you.
too. Praise the Lord.
At your lowest. Like at the worst case scenario,
that's the minimum. Max, I mean,
minimum is 3.
Minimum is 3.
There's no cylinder. It's it's time. If I got
no cylinder, okay.
No cylinder. We can fuck.
So
I say 4. Like 7 days in a week. I want most of it. But look, reason why I say most, because it's gonna be that time frame from here to here, that good 5 days where I can't do shit. All right. So now let me get that extra. I want 4 out of the 7. So that way, when it comes down to it, kind of balance out a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm loud in the mic, y'all. My apologies. I'm sorry, y'all. But we
can fix that. It's okay.
We engineers around here.
So moving on. The next part was, do women use sex to control men? And that's sort of like for me and you, and then they'll bounce off of us. I think women do use sex to control men.
Absolutely.
It'll be like, oh, my nigga pissing me off right now. He ain't acting right. Whatever the case may be. I ain't having sex.
She's not.
Like or the opposite. I want this. I want to do this, and I want this. Let me go ahead and throw this shit on him right quick.
Yeah. So that
I don't think that's a right or wrong thing, though. I think it's like subjective, because I'll just look at it like this. If I was a female and I was with a dude and he was not acting right, I mean, you don't reward people for bad behavior.
But is sex a reward?
So sex is damn sure a reward. Because I had to earn you. I had to date you. I had to court you. I had to get to know you. I had to get a middle name. I got to do all this shit to get the pussy. Unless you just fucking people that you have to learn your middle name.
Are you in a relationship? Do you feel like sex is?
Yeah, because you still have to date. You still have to date the person that you're with. You still imagine a nigga just treating you like, because we together, we live together, we married. Like, he treats you like a motherfucker, just whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my wife or whatever. I can fuck on her whenever I want to, so I'm going to choose not to. Like, you're a person. You have feelings. So if a nigga still got to court you, whatever you did to get me, maintain, motherfucker. So we was fucking all the time to get with me, goddamn it, let's fuck all the time. Okay, i.e. she had a baby, she ain't feeling good, postpartum, shit like that. That falls in different. I'm talking about just in general. You better fuck to stay. If you don't get the fuck about it. Fuck about it.
Amen,
Respect.
though.
Amen.
Ain't a fucking man.
Get the fuck about it.
Ain't a
God.
fucking man.
God, he didn't mean that.
I meant it. So.
No, I just meant the effing man. But yeah.
So just
you
to
right
make sure
there,
sex
cut.
is
Damn,
a
that's
reward, even in a relationship.
And
it's
a
not
reward
an
for
expectation.
what? Like you watch
Let me ask you
dishes
so
and you
if-
get a reward.
I'm about to say, because
You
it's
fold
not
some
an
clothes and you
expectation
get a
in
reward?
relationship.
Fucking on a nigga ain't the same as nourishment, right? You have to eat every day to survive.
Okay.
You don't have to fuck every day to survive. So if you figured out your nigga was cheating on you with another bitch, would you still fuck on this nigga? Or would you feel unsafe, right? You'll feel like, damn, nigga, you know what we got, the union we got is not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna fuck on him. Like, if my girl was fucking another nigga, it's like, come over here, eat my pussy. No, I'm not. Bitch. Your pussy ain't getting it today.
Okay, but
So you go to the VDH and we figure some shit out. You disgusting motherfucker.
okay, but I just really want to double back on that.
Jesus.
So in a relationship, sex is a reward.
Sex is a
It's
reward,
not an
man.
expectation.
Because it's a euphoric feeling. So
Do
what
you
is
agree
euphoric?
No, sex is an expectation. Fuck that. Sex is an expectation.
Say, now, how do you feel?
Yeah, fuck that. Nah, sex is an it's a fuck that. Sex is an expectation.
I think
man.
that sex is an expectation.
Yeah,
as
man,
well.
because I mean-
and that's just me personally. If I'm in a relationship with you, sex is an expectation.
It's definitely
and
an
if we're
expectation.
not having sex, it's the problem, and we just need to figure out what that is. But as far as a reward, I don't necessarily. We done got through all that. That's how we got in this relationship. Now at this point, hello.
I see that, but
You need to
say if your nigga say
double
yo,
down on some.
keep it a bean. Say if your nigga say yo, y'all just playing the trip, got us some tickets. We better go to Aruba, you know what I'm saying, for 5 days or whatever. I'm not saying you don't get nasty with the nigga, but out of Aruba you will get real nasty.
Now, well, listen. Hold on, wait. I'm not saying sex can't be a
It
reward.
can be a reward, right?
thanks.
It can
That's
be.
what I
I'm not saying it can't be a reward.
But I thought you were
it's-
saying like
at the
sex
end of the-
is the reward.
No, like,
it's-
oh, I
when you
cut the
get
grass
sex,
today,
it's
can I
because
get
you're-
it? No.
Okay.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying you have
Okay.
to do things in your relationship to maintain
do
what
have
you
to,
have.
yes.
That is
You
true.
can't be failing in your relationship and fucking. You can't be without a job and fucking.
Yeah.
So it's rewarding.
right here.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's
But I-
rewarding.
Oh.
Nigga, I said, I lost my job, baby. I'm gonna bounce back. Cool. Yeah. But if I
Okay.
ain't got no job, that nigga don't get no
So
pussy.
we can agree that sex is important in a relationship.
Absolutely.
100%.
Okay.
60%.
Okay, so that hits our third point. So moving on to 4. 4 was sex is an important part of a man's communication.
Absolutely.
So when one of y'all actually brought that part up, I thought about the 5 love languages, and as physical touch is a part of a love language, but I feel like physical touch doesn't always encompass sex. But I think sometimes that the 6th love language should be sex, specifically for people who practice that as a love language, because of what you said about sex being an important part of a man's communication.
I agree with that because I mean, like when we think about like sex as a communication for a man, like you know what I'm saying, you know throwing that ass back or whatever, you know, all that, it makes me, oh, you love me. You love me, like you sucking my dick. Oh, you love me, like oh my god,
You hold that head like
love,
basketball.
you know what
Oh,
it's a communication. Like, oh, you love me, girl. Damn, look at it. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said you wanted what? Porterhouse steak? I got
But
it.
in what your example just was, that was us communicating to you that we love you. But how do that make it part of your communication?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay. What I'm saying is
That was us expressing it to you and how you feel about it. But how does sex be your communication?
man, my communication.
Yeah,
to
as
you,
a man, yeah.
Oh, vice versa. Just take that thing and turn it around.
Okay.
All right. If I'm, you know, I know you like missionary slow strokes, and I'm doing the missionary slow strokes. Girl, I love you.
Because I love you.
I love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
I feel like sex is a great communicator that people don't really.
It is a good
take.
tool.
Yeah,
I
you know what I'm
agree.
saying?
What you think?
You goddamn everything that nigga said. Man. You
I
goddamn
see you
slow.
nodding.
See, because the thing, all right, you can't be slow stroking whores though. So if it's your girl, I've been a nigga too. You can't be making love to a whore now. They don't appreciate it. The bitch gonna take a whole bath and be on to the next nigga. But with your girl, that goddamn semen, and after y'all share that goddamn bottle of water after y'all sex,
It's
solidified. Y'all can share cereal. That shit hit. God damn this goddamn. What? Tony was right. That's great, goddamn it.
Why are you so stupid?
Cinnamon Toast Crunches. It's hit. Cinnamon pop.
Are you done? Okay, so we are about to play a game. It's called This or That. So I'm going to say a phrase or a thing, and you choose which one you prefer. Just a one-word answer. You don't have to explain or nothing like that. All right, so we're going to go back and forth. So I'm going to say something, then Kristen going to say something. All right, y'all ready?
Ready.
So the first one, and this is all obviously related to the topic. Let's talk about sex. Okay, so you got the first one or I got the first one?
You go.
Okay, so casual or exclusive?
Exclusive.
Casual.
Go ahead, Kristen.
Head or intercourse?
Intercourse.
Head.
I knew y'all was going to do this. Less experience or more experience?
More experience.
Less experience.
20. Oh, go ahead.
Student or teacher in the bedroom?
Both. So
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
I wish I had stopped.
Take a drink.
Both.
Well,
you can't.
Both. I mean,
Both? Okay,
If I
I
can't
agree.
say both,
No, you
had to
can't.
pick.
No,
Fuck
no,
teacher,
fuck
teacher.
that.
I'll say teacher because I can learn more shit, you know.
Okay.
To perfect my craft.
So your 20 sex life versus your 30 sex life.
Think.
30.
Think.
I'm gonna take them
think.
20s.
Yeah,
That
20s was it.
What?
30.
Okay, 30s.
Okay, if you would you choose the best sex once a month or mediocre once a week?
Mediocre once a week.
I'm gonna take the best sex once a month.
Are you sure?
12 times.
It's not giving that from your answer. So it's not joking.
I don't like no mediocre sex. I don't like that shit. That's whack. That's mediocre. They're going through the motions. Fuck all
So
that.
having sex once a month, but it's the best sex. You good?
I ain't gonna say I'm good. I'm gonna say
But that's
you
what
gonna
you
choose
choose
it
it
over-
I would choose
Okay,
that over
okay,
mediocre
okay.
sex. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're talking oral, receive, or give.
Both.
Just no both. Pick
There's
one.
no-
Okay.
pick one.
I mean, receive them.
I give because I'm a
Selfish.
pleaser.
Just receive.
I give. I'm a pleaser.
Okay.
All right. So as far as sex toys, yes or no?
Say it again.
It
Louder.
depends on the
for
toy.
mic.
Nah.
Okay.
It depends on the toys.
So it could be yes,
Good.
It could be a yes. Yeah.
but it could be a no.
Like if you pull out a whip, I don't like being beat.
I mean,
Obviously,
no.
you got to know your partner, but you're not saying like no toys whatsoever.
Oh, I'm not.
That's what we
Okay,
said.
all
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Then yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So-
I'm being difficult. I'm Virgo.
Lights on or lights off? That's a hard.
You know, sometimes
Right, I
I
would've thought he
like.
would've said
Sometimes
no.
I like the lights on, yo.
it's
I
both.
like the lights on.
That's,
I like
y'all
that.
asking some. Man, lights on. Fuck it, nah, lights off.
Lights off?
Yeah, lights
Final
on.
answer.
Yeah, final.
Lights
Lights
on.
on.
I'm gonna say lights on. Lights on.
Okay.
I like to see it.
All right. So, fellas.
I got one more.
Oh.
So as far as feedback from your partner, right? Would you rather her say the sex was bad or you had a small dick?
Sex is bad.
I like to say sex is bad. Man.
Sex is bad. Like,
Sex
'cause
is
I can
bad.
fix that.
Right.
Bad could go to good. Small dick is
I
just
could be a
small
student
dick.
in
Nothing
the
you can do.
bedroom.
If you lack it, ain't nothing you can do. Like,
You were out down the street with a
you
dick
out
punch.
back, brother.
I'm gonna say it's stuff you can do if you had a,
Like
there's a pump. There's pumps. There's also
like
other things
Medicare.
that you can. There's also other things that you can focus on other than penetration.
String and wait till your dick and you run around all day. What the fuck?
Camera people, look, audience,
Back up from the camera. The mic.
Lord Jesus.
be real, y'all.
Back up from the mic.
I'm sorry,
Well.
my bad.
Just talk into it. Go ahead. You good. Right there.
Come on, man. So you telling me if the nigga got a pinky?
Well, now I'm about to say I done had some good sex from a small
Whoa.
penis.
Before
Small
you go
or
back,
average?
bro, average, all right. What
Average
do you
to
consider
me is
small?
like 5'6". 5'6" is average.
I think 6 is average.
5'6" is average. That's average.
Okay.
And that's what the nice.
Average is fine.
That's a nice.
So you're talking smaller than that.
So smaller than that.
Yeah.
I've actually had smaller than that, and I actually had good sex smaller than that. So that's why I said
it's a thing. It can happen.
Did you argue with the nigga and tell him he had a small dick though? When y'all got an argument?
no, I'm not.
I would never do
Oh, man,
something
you're a
like
good
that.
person.
I feel like
that's disrespectful.
Yeah, that's so disrespectful.
You're a
I would
good
never
person.
do
You're a
that.
good
Yeah, I
person.
wouldn't do that.
Cause you know, I ain't gotta tell you.
Or maybe not, because ain't none of us told
But
them.
all right, so my question is,
You know,
why didn't it work out?
why didn't what work out?
Why was it something to work out? What if they were just having sex?
I want to say.
Oh, my bad. You're right. It's a great point.
I want to say it was a great experience, but that's it. Now, Kai, you know me. Stop playing with these people. You know me. Come on. I don't do this.
Why didn't it work?
I know this shit went good. Like, okay, so transition to our last segment. So the last thing we want to ask y'all, we always end our show off with like a dear younger me.
Okay.
So we talk to our younger selves about the topic. So this topic obviously is sex. What would you tell your teenage self, and then also what would you tell your 20s? Because we're all in our 30s. So what would you?
Teenage and 20?
Yes,
Yeah.
both.
Okay.
So we'll start with both of y'all talking about y'all. Well, no, y'all can do both at the same time. What would you tell your teenage self?
Yes.
Her getting hers is important. Like her getting hers is important. Like I was selfish as a teenager, obviously, and as in my early 20s, I was kind of selfish. Like I got mine already, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But 30s, I understand she need to get hers too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's teenage and 20s that advice is for?
Goddamn right, I was selfish from 15 to 25. Goddamn, selfish as shit. I mean, what about me? What about you? Catch the game, bitch.
Damn.
Fuck out of
You
here.
stone cold.
Got mine.
Damn.
What would you tell your teenage and first? What would you tell your teenage self?
You got a girl.
Teenage self, I would say, teenage self. Quality over quantity.
What would you tell your 20 songs? Them college years, live.
College years?
What would you tell them 20 songs?
College years, wear a condom.
Oh shit! That's a good advice. That is facts, boy.
They could wear one.
That's some good advice.
I ain't never seen a female condom.
Me either.
You ain't gonna
What
see
the
one.
fuck? Whoa! So you've never bought a female condom?
Never.
Boys. And then you say, "Whoa!" Like that.
I don't know nobody that bought a female
condom.
condom. I seen it in, what's that class you?
Fuck that shit.
Well,
Break your
family
shit
life.
up.
Come on, family life.
Break your shit up and stop playing with me.
I never, where you
doing
buy it
here?
from? It ain't in 7-Eleven.
Anyways,
I mean, maybe
I've
it
never
is.
seen it in the store.
I ain't never
Yeah,
seen
like,
that. Where do we
what
get
we
that
doing?
from? I
Well,
know
you
where to
gotta
get
order
regular condoms and Plan B.
You know what's
Like-
up? What's up?
cause
That's how leave I'm gonna go search for that
what
shit.
is you talking about? We gotta order from Amazon? Like, no, get out of here. All right, so that
The little
wraps.
diaphragm things, like the little. I seen them on the internet. I ain't never right.
All right,
My bad.
y'all.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
gonna wrap up Sex Part 2. We told y'all we was gonna get some males up here as our guests.
And we did.
Hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, we want to thank John and we want to thank Con. I'm being our guest. We really appreciate it. We hope y'all enjoyed this episode. And stay tuned for the next one. Like and
Remember,
subscribe.
whole phase is healthy. Drink more tequila.
Bye.
Always. Bye.